And loaded, we've got a hell of a lot of engage from WE and LNG, keeping everyone at arm's length. Looking at these two compositions starting to go at you, do you feel like both teams are happy? Forcing the TP out of Icon, as we can see now Beishong looking to try and take away the chickens that were taken from him. We see a flash forward into it. They're going to have the Emperor's Divide available to him, but they know there's no flash, and that's first blood to LNG.
And I just love that coming out from my wand.
Seal spell, but we're not seeing kind of the more aggressive setups there, but still, you should be able to make things happen against this lane with the flashes burned.
Oh, they're going to look for light here. Flash forward. They're going to force the cleanse out of him. As we can see, Elk using his own cleanse as well, but they have the concussive blows, but it's enough for the Haymaker to take down Light. Elk will walk away.
The minimap, we see a lot of shenanigans happening in the bot lane.
Elk has no way out, but you can see the damage, the turret's going down. Shank's trying to roam here, but Icon is already there to answer. There is the Emperor's Divide to try and shuffle him back into the team. We will have the Blade Surge from Shanks to keep himself safe, and there's a lot of poke damage going down. Icon punishing Shanks for the row.
Kill as well because he had that flash burnt early, but missing.
Oh, another flash. TP committed. There's the Glacial Fisher down onto missing. We are going to see a flawless duet come down though, and the Vanguard Jets. The Ash Arrow from the backside means the Olaf is dead to trade for support, and Jungler for just the support, but here comes Light. The Emperor's Divide to put Shanks right back into harm's way, but Icon follows him over the wall. Nicely done, but while that was all happening, Breathe saves the play for WE and gets a solo kill.
Yeah, we just want to keep farming and get more gold on our carries, but LNG are making their way here now.
I was going to say, they look like they want to fight for this one now. There's still ultimates available. TP going to be coming in. There's going to be Shanks. They're going to try and get Ale, but he bashes himself away. There is the Emperor's Divide to try and get them all out. Oh, that's a good slicing Maelstrom. There's a lot of low health bars. Now Shanks on the backside trying to get for this one. It's going to be the Braum for set trade. The Rift Herald did go down. I actually think it was over to WE. You can see the Ragnarok and Tarzan trying to see if he can go for this one. It's pushing forward. It's pushing back. Light has to get himself out, forcing the cleanse and the Immortal Shield Bow shield out of him. It's a very close fight. We can see a TP on the top side though. Ale trying to come in with some Heartbreaker. There's some low health bars here. It's going to be a lot of resets if you can get it. They do get the flawless duet, and they turns right back on his face. Ale will not get the resets. This Tarzan will not be able to get himself the fight.
You're just funneling more items onto Aphelios and Azir. It's not going to be a good time. WE looking for it.
Ooh, they're looking. There's going to be the Winter Spike going down. They're going to use the Showstopper to try and set it all up. There's the Ash Arrow going straight through. Absolutely nobody. Iwandi forced back. Hasn't used any summoners just yet. They're all starting to reset. This one's a little bit of a scattered fight, but Ale is back. We do have missing sitting on top of a ward. They go straight in. The Vanguard's edge. They're trying to go in. Massive ultimate! The slicing Maelstrom is huge on top of the Vanguard's head, but the fight's not just done yet because Aphelios has 3 items and is doing so much damage. It's going to be enough to keep them all alive. 2 kills for Icon, 2 kills for Aphelios, and a clean ace for LNG.
From that engagement.
And absolutely huge. We'll actually want to come into the replay of this.
WE were able to find so many wins because they were such a scrappy, brawly team.
Yeah, and I think as well, I mean...
Oh, TP!
TP coming in, and oh, Icon has to go golden so early, so they haven't used all of the ultimates available, but he tries to get himself the Emperor Divide to keep himself alive, but he has fallen. It's a cannon for an Azir. You're trying to go for this fight, WE, but you're just too separated, and here comes Light with the damage, with the guns. He's got himself enough to keep himself pushing forward. Shanks, you cannot get away from the Winter's Bite because it is cold and it is harsh. They are going to be able to push him back. The Gore Drinker is there, not able to trade it back. LNG looking to take game 1.
LNG are just so happy to take the slow, right? They keep kind of posturing for things. WE, I mean, they know how far behind they are, so they're not really able to force anything, but Ale finally will.
Ale finds Beishong, goes in with the Heartbreaker, forces the flash away. Tarzan does land an underthrow, and this is going to be enough. Flash forward. Ale gets himself the reset, now has another Heartbreaker to himself. They're going to try and go forward onto this, but Ale needs to be a little bit careful. Has to use his own flash out towards the base. Yeah, that's not how the maths works. 1 + 1 + 1 does not equal 1, all right? So we're going to see now Baron being taken out. It's being 2-manned right now, but we don't want to let this one go. This is very much your last chance. The Glacial Fish are going to be used to jump down onto Shanks, who's trying to keep himself alive. He's got the Gorge Ringer, got the Stairs Gate. He's just so tanky. There's a Moonlight Vigil putting down the health bars of WE is now the raging Olaf runs straight into him. There is a great slicing Maelstrom back onto the backside. It's a trade, though, and there's just nothing left. There's nothing they can do. Light's doing too much damage. They have not got enough, and I got a little confused there, but it's Ale who gets the triple kill.
And LNG wanted to take it, so they wanted to mentally cripple WE like Dagda was talking about. At the end of the day, they did it, and this was pretty decisive for the side of LNG.
Absolutely decisive. They're going to be able to take game 1.
Yeah, it's going to be advantage to LNG. WE not
for the Olaf. Gwen coming in, so at least now they'll have some split pushing later on in the game as well.
Massive amounts of time in, and a lot of the wins that WE got in the regular split on this Gwen as well.
Hard to create any opportunity.
And that's my biggest gripe at LNG's composition. Actually, is Ale.
Oh, Ale, he might have to use his flash here. He's kind of a little bit in no man's land, and these undertows are going to be huge. He doesn't even have a flash. You're right, he had Ignite instead, and that is first blood to WE.
It's so weird, too, right? Because we actually saw LNG spot out how fast he was on his clear when he was making his way past the Raptors. So knew he was there. Seems like that's why Ale wanted to get the ward down, but we might have more shenanigans, Penguin.
Oh, there's a TP coming in. We're going to see now flash from Bayshot, but a flash followed by Tarzan. They're going to try and turn this one around, but there is an end of the line there to do enough damage. Tarzan almost getting very, very low, but is able to trade it back.
Yeah,
pushing in now with mid and bot, trying to go for something. Flash forward with the Flay. Light Force the flash himself, but they may be able to get the undertow. Not quite able to land it. They do have a death sentence available. The Destiny is there. TP comes down. Iwandi is dead. It's a full 5v5 brawl, or 4v4 brawl in this bot side. Light has nowhere to go. It's a trade of jungler for the support and AD carry. LNG, though, they're looking for more. The Shockwave does land. They're trying to just get Icon out, and they will be successful. Still good moves from WE.
Oh, TP!
Oh, they're going towards that top side. They're just going to go with the Dragon, and they're going to try and double down on the top end here. The gold card has been locked and loaded. There it is. They have enough damage to go down. The Ignite ticking. Not going to be enough to take down Ale. The Destiny, though, maybe enough. Ale, where are you going, buddy? You got to go back. Who are you giving the kill over to? He's going to go back towards Breathe because he knows that's the lower health bar, but he's dead. He's buried. It's going to be enough there for WE.
Yeah, it was really nice coming out from WE. If they could have secured that kill without having to
Here we go for Shanks has enough for about a gold card and a Destiny. That's exactly what he's going to go. You cannot hide in the shadows forever as Ale gets taken down. Tarzan just a little bit too slow, and they get another pick, and now Tarzan might be in a little bit of trouble. Beishong is around, but TPs and Ignites for the top laners available, and we might see a full skirmish now on this bot side as we look to see it now. TP coming in, the Destiny is there as well. Breathe on the back end of this. It's going to be WE taking the Dragon. They lose the Thresh, but here's Breathe on the back end of this. Tarzan trying to run away. They lose the bot side. Icon, you're on the wrong side of the map, my son, and that's enough to take everything. WE rolling with this.
It's just a 4 versus 5.
Objective to really spawn before both these teams find each other at each other's throats again.
Yeah, to me it's going to be all about the Rift Herald.
Oh, both the Arrow and the Glacial Fissure has been used. We can see Elk now forced to use the box, go down and keep him alive. There's the Moonlight Vigil going down. Oh, that's a spicy meatball and a solo kill top. This is disastrous for LNG.
So much chase potential from this Gwen.
Ooh, we're going to get a bit of a fight, Penguin.
Oh, Ale, you're 0-4. I think it's going to be 0-5 very, very soon. The Destiny used just to reveal him in the shadow. 0-5 for this first pick, Viego. We do see Tarzan does get locked up, but it was only with a red card.
Yeah. You can be assured WE are going to collapse on you.
Shanks, you are a little bit by yourself here, buddy, and there are 3 members of LNG right on top of you. There's the Rift Herald into the Glacial Fissure, but on the bot side of this play, we can see Breathe. He's saying, no, 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 no. You don't just get a pick without getting anything else. He's going to dash forward. He's looking for it. He doesn't even need any more damage. The Ignite's enough. It's a 1-for-1.
Yeah, great.
Down, though. The TP out of Icon means you can no longer match Shanks. Maybe I want to can find a pick.
Oh, they're going to look for it. Shockwave is massive! And they find the 2 key carries on top of WE. LNG, and now turn for the Baron themselves.
That was exactly what they've needed this whole time. Really nice fight from Icon. Like you said, they're going to get straight onto the Baron. Still have some tools up like the Heartbreaker, but W's going to contest.
Breathe is around. Breathe is absolutely huge. Nashor's tooth alongside the Rift Maker, so he is the man you need to be keeping an eye on as he goes straight in on top of the pit. He's not going to try and take down this damage. You can see just with the Baron, it's Breathe versus the world, and with the Lantern all the way back out, they may be able to go in. They flash forward, they get stolen! WE get the steal, and they're looking for more. They're trying to see if they can turn this fight around, but it looks like LNG should be able to take down most of these health bars. LNG tried to get the Baron, they get the team fight, but they don't get the worm. Breathe has his, Ale does not have his, so we can see now Ale has to be forced to back away. This Baron buff pushing in the top side means another objective for WE.
And this is the thing, you're raining out of both sides, right? Because Breathe can dive.
Oh, he can dive. Ale had to get himself out, and there's 3 members now on this top side. Breathe now realizing that he might be a little bit of trouble. Will be able to try and maybe turn this one around. He does sidestep the Glacial Fissure. They get the cuts and blows down. He's trying to turn this one into Ale, but not quite able to make it. While that's been happening, bot side goes down.
Just in one burst. Breathe, though, I think he's fine. Again, he's pretty strong.
He's pretty strong, but they're going to commit the flash and the Glacial Fissure. They're going to jump on top of Breathe. They're going to stun him down, and he has nowhere to go. The Destiny was used as the rest of WE tried to collapse this one down. The Hawk shot is there, but you have even less time than you did last. There's going to be the Ash Arrow coming in to try and get it, but there's just no way in hell you're going to be able to get that, and they still have time for the Dragon.
That is kind of the waiting point for LNG.
And again, this time around, we got a little bit more wiggle room. You can go towards the Dragon, 30 seconds till the Baron after that, so you have a bit of time to burst the Dragon and still get to any sort of fight that could be happening at that Baron.
See Ale and Breed just trading health bars. There is the collateral damage down on top of missing, but with the Sevrums, and there's the Moonlight Vigil. Oh, L getting himself the kill.
1v1, seems like Breed instead going to use this window to make a TP play.
Here we go, they're going to look for the 4v5. There's going to be the TP coming in on top of the allies. We can see Shanks there trying to get the Everfrost down. He does go golden. There is a good Moonlight Vigil, but Breed now trying to see if he can get on top of Ale, who Heartbreakers over the wall. Ends up being a 1-for-none trade, but Summoners have been blown.
And now LNG, they're trying to see if they can get back in here. They don't want to give over this Dragon, but if they lose, that could be the game.
They're so low on their health bars. You can see they're using the Honey Fruit icon saying, look, I need all this. Light saying, I'll take one more as well. There we go. Dragon down to about 3,000 HP. Tarzan being jumped on top of, which means that the Soul will go over to WE. They did lose the fight, but they got the objective.
Got that Glacial Fissure. He's now going to try and play keep away. Beishang, though, we've seen him steal it once. Could he do it again?
Oh, it's going very, very low. They have the Destiny Gate now available to them. They're going to try and put the Shanks on the backside of this fight. The Baron will go down very, very low. Will be secured by LNG. Missing, looking for one hook with his health bar. Look at this Aphelios. He's shredding through these ones now as the Ash is dead. But look, it's a scattered fight. Another fantastic hook from Missing. He's so low, but he's putting in so much utility for his team. Yes, you got the Baron, but this time around, it is going to be LNG falling. And with these dead timers, Lyric, they can end the game.
Yeah, WE have the waves. They can just keep pushing on. Man, I cannot believe Elk survived that. I feel like they didn't fight anything in that fight.
With that hook, one good hook would mean the death for anyone on LNG.
10 seconds left on Light. They need to hold. They need to clear the waves.
They've got themselves the Baron. They do land themselves the Everfrost. They're trying to go straight in onto Icon. They know that he is the only man that can stop him, and he's now dead, buried in the grave. WE equaling out this series and bringing us to 1-1.
Yeah, WE coming out with a lot more aggressive of a composition, being really decisive.
To give you that bit of disengage, and with 10 seconds left on the clock, it looks like that's what we're going to get.
Yeah, and I actually like this, right? Because
looking for it. Shanks might be in a little bit of trouble. Does flash away. He will get drawn back together, but while that's been happening, when you look towards the top side, they just lock Ale down. The Haymaker flash forward, first blood, Breathe, will not fall, and that is a fantastic start here for WE.
Maybe still gonna look for a bit of a trade, but okay. Up against any... Oh, Penguin, we're going again!
We're going for more trades. You do not get a chance to make your point. That's going to be enough damage. Yes, it is. Elk will fall. Light will pick up a kill. And again, for the third game in a row, we've seen Aphelios getting a kill early.
I mean,
Flash on the Azir up against an all-in champion like Silas, as well as having the Zac makes it so dangerous. But LNG are looking top.
They are looking top. The Flawless Duet will land. There is the bounce coming in, and that's going to be the Zac trying to get on top of him. He will have the Haymaker there. Does get a shield, trying to keep himself alive, but the Blade Dash is enough to kick up the kill.
Has that good matchup in top lane. Shanks has the great matchup in mid lane, but they haven't got to punish it.
They haven't been able to punish it, but speaking of punishing, we actually see Iwandi going very, very far forward. He will get belly bopped and the minefield down, so it's a trade of health bars between the supports, but Icon has roamed down towards this bot side. Will have his ultimate. No, actually will not have his ultimate, so it's just straight up stats going in. Great satchel charge to disengage, and this dive might have gone a little bit too awry. It's a 2-for-1. Can they get the damage down? The heal is there. No! It's not enough, and Missing survives!
He missed the initial play. He takes a ton of damage. There's everything in the replay.
We got to go straight up towards the top side. The Vanguard and the Showstopper has been started straight away. We're going to have to crash down. We don't want to look at the replay. Show me to the live sides. Not going to be able to get it. You can see in the replay there, they did get a kill on that top side. Tools very, very effectively, and we're not done yet. Beishang up towards that top side. Oh, Ale took another turret shot. He has no mana. I don't think he has anywhere he can really go. They know exactly where he is. He will be taken down, struck down by this Viego, and that's going to be Beishang picking up another kill. Doesn't quite have a lot of time on it, so we're looking to try and maybe set it up. But again, LNG doing very well with the roams.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. Actually going to hold on is...
Oh, there it is. They're going to have to Shrima Shovel. That was stolen. They have got an explosive cast, but it's not going to be able to disengage and save anybody. Vanguard's edge is enough to keep everybody out, but shoved right back away from this entire turret. They're still pushing in onto this turret. They will pick up 2 quick kills. Breathe and Missing just cannot get anything done.
How does maybe the past 2 games have been? We're going to go straight into the replay. Again, the Emperor's Divide stolen away by Icon. Does get that perfect chain CC as well, with Tarzan jumping in there at the same time. But it
Replay
looks
fight.
like we got
Replay fight.
Replay fight coming in. They find Ale, who does get the trade back. So the 1-for-1, 1-for-2. Might even be able to save himself. There is a flash available here for Beishan, but his fancy feet coming out here from this Aurelia. The stun comes out. Flawless duet. Ale survives, and Ale has come back alive.
That was honestly so clean, seeing that out from him, right? Flashes.
Right in time, but Beishan now roaming up, and Ale, you're a little bit far forward. Yes, you're very powerful. Oh, as I say that, we're going to see Tarzan jumping in with the elastic slingshot, brings him back with the Let's Kiss, and he's dead, done, dusted. Let's Bounce as well to try and bring him all back. The showstopper brings Ale underneath the tower, but he's just too tanky. He's got too much sustain. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb, not quite able to take down Icon, and LNG pick themselves up one to get themselves out scot-free.
Yeah, sadly, Ziggs just not having enough damage at this point in time. Elkin Missing did start to roam up, but it was just a bit too late. Great find by Tarzan and Icon to get that pick in the mid lane, but Dagd, I don't think we're done.
No, we're not quite done just yet. As we're going to see now, there's the Magnet Storm coming down. You can see the Let's Bounce, but another great Satchel Charge keeps Elk alive. TP from the base, going to be Breathe joining this fight. Finally, Ale does fall, and they get the resets now with the Viego. There's the Haymaker to try and put this in, but look at Light. He's just peppering down these health bars. It's such a scrappy fight. Tarzan is still alive and still hunting for more on the side.
You don't have a Moonlight Vigil on Light, and you are missing some key abilities coming out on their sides. I think WE may be in a decent position for this fight.
They have a flash for the crash down, but there is no Magnet Storm here for Iwandi, and he's not very tanky without that aftershock. We can see now the Riptail going down very low, secured by Light, and now look for the fight afterwards. There is the stolen Shurima Shuffle. Shanks goes down. He doesn't even get one of his own. Beishan off to the side, but Light flashes over to him and says, "You are going nowhere, buddy." LNG just blowing this game out of proportion.
Dang, but this is why you were calling for the Zac. Tarzan walks in first, maybe gets caught out. Actually, LG is getting caught out.
They're getting caught out. There's the explosive cast. They're going to use the Mega Inferno Bomb, but it doesn't land onto anybody. Look at the TP on the backside of this fight. LNG are just too strong. LNG have too much in favor of them. They are not able to catch out Missing. I lie. He goes down anyway, but it forces a flash out of Icon, and now you can turn for the Baron. Down to about 4,000 HP, 2,000 HP. They're still putting down some decent work here, but they will secure it just there. Now WE need to get themselves out.
Willing to look for a dive, or someone missteps on WE, I think it could be hard to break down a lot of this base.
Oh, great little disengage there. Tarzan will take a lot of damage. He has no flash available to him just yet. He will go down into the Cell Division. No, I lie, he will not. It's actually Missing who ends up going down and dying. Shanks gets himself out with the Shurima Shuffle, and they are able to keep themselves alive, but it's a 5v4.
Resets coming through from LNG, slow the onslaught, but it's just not coming for them. And now LNG, they're all en masse on this top side as you get LA pushing.
Here we go. They're going to try and get himself on top of Shanks. He will go golden, but it'll only buy him a little bit of time. Actually goes the opposite way to try and kill off the wave. He will fall. 5-1-3 there for Light. You're now 4v5, and Tarzan not done yet. Missing will use the belly bop, but there's nowhere else for him to go. He has to go golden, but only to delay a little bit more time. The crash down comes down on top of him. Ale hunting for blood means they're going to be able to pick up 2 more kills. LNG taking this fight. As I say that, we see their Breathe. 1, 2, not quite able to get 3. Light's just too big and has not been touched. It was a very valiant effort. LNG going to be able to bring themselves to match point.
And a toss back. What do you do?
I mean, the thing is, right, you're overextended when you're right next to your turret when you're up against
Yeah.
that. Really having nowhere he is able to go is, again, action replay.
Replay fight.
Action
fight.
replay goes straight back in. Tarzan trying to be a nuisance here. Has got the health bar to just keep everyone at bay. And there's Ale right onto the backside of this. Elk will just about survive, but he survives at what cost? He's not going to be able to do anything in this fight. They lose their support, and now LNG can turn straight back and take themselves the Baron. Yeah, they're going to have to go look for something, but Icon playing bouncer, not your night, love. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. They're going to try and jump on top of this. He's stolen the set ultimate as Breathe backs himself away down to below 1/3 of HP. And while that was happening, LNG just take the Baron.
And now you got 40 seconds until the Dragon comes up. That Infernal Soul available for LNG. That code we talked about, right? Getting Shanks
Felios.
off of the... Yes. No, but getting... Actually...
Oh, we're going to see a little bit of an engage here. There is the explosive cast, but Missing is dead. He is gone back to the gray screen. Elk cannot get into here, but you can see now Shanks putting out some decent damage. Does go golden to try and keep himself alive, but the rest of LNG are there. There's nothing you can do. WE will lose. They will trade 5 for 1. It is match point
to reunite with loved ones. They are one game away.
Yeah, for LNG, again, seeing people like Tarzan, people like Icon, people who have been playing for quite a while, be able to get back to the world stage, even all the newcomers on the side, Iwandi Lights of the draft, if they did lock in the Jinx, it's like, okay, you have this AD carry who can just turn to rocket form, have very easy wave clear, and try and contest that mid 3v3.
Right. You got that winning bot lane matchup. If you just don't interact with it, Elk can start to take a couple of these turret plates for himself. You've got Shanks who can consistently shadow that lane if needs be, and if you don't want to...
Icon not actually taking turret aggro just yet, but Alight on the bot side has to flash away. You can see the traps just underneath them, but they're going to try and turn this one around. The concussive blow is so powerful in this early stage, and they will get first blood on the bot side again and again. We are seeing this Aphelios pop off in the early game. Not be contested, but speaking of being contested, Light's going to find himself in trouble. He has no flash, he has no cleanse, and he has nowhere to go. Mega Inferno Bomb from downtown, going to be able to pick up that kill. Nice equalization here from WE.
Yeah, really nice answer from WE. I think the Destiny was a little bit of an overcommit. Really nice read by them, assuming that maybe Light didn't go back and was either sitting under turret or going for those Krugs to look for that play, but a dive on top side.
Yeah, dive on top side going to be coming in. We can see there Breed going to have the Vanguard's Edge available to him if he wants to try and go for this one, but they're not able to get anything off. While that's all been happening, we're going to see him back down on that bot side. A picture-in-picture action replay coming in now as they tried this one back. That is 2 quick kills, but no! Elk will fall in the end to this one as well, so it ends up being an equal trade.
And that's it. Like, you just can't. You don't have the damage to take those turrets.
We're going to have to come back straight into the action. Missing, going to get the box down, going to have himself gravitomed up as he tried to get over the wall. He just was a little bit too far away before he gets those 3 items. But Beishong now on this top side. This is the cross-map play that we wanted to see. This is the global pressure we wanted to see them do. They lock down the cannon. Shanks picks up a kill, and WE still got life in them. Destiny getting to match the Icon TP in a very small moment, but we are going to see the flash forward, flash away. Breathe trying to run away here from Tarzan and from Ale as he tries to jump in underneath the turret. He will get the stun in. He tries to turn this one back, but not able to get the kill trade. But now look at the rest of WE. They're trying to see if they can collapse now on this top side. Tarzan will not land himself the undertow. The gold car locked and loaded, locked in. Ale, no flash, no slicing maelstrom. Both top laners go down. Moving see do I get off of that. The Kennen slicing maelstrom. He scattered the weekend, even Tarzan with the Ragnarok. But Light might be in a little bit of trouble. He's backing away, going to see the Trompers go down there. Going to get a little bit of damage down, and that's a great little bit of damage on top of the Olaf, who has to be forced to use the Ragnarok. Now, LNG, do they want to continue this fight?
They're pinging out a ward that's in Tri-Brush for LNG. They're looking at that for a TP for Ale, but they're just going to walk through. Shanks flashes.
Shanks has to flash away. You can see Elk still very, very good. There is the TP coming in, but they know exactly where he's going. They have to give this one up. They cannot risk the fight, but now they want to take them on one themselves. The Slicing Maelstrom comes out. Vanguard's Edge onto 3, but look at Elk. He's the one you need to be keeping an eye on as he's trying to just keep on the fight on the backside of this. WE running away now from LNG. You see Beishong running off the backside of this. Ale still very, very powerful, and he needs to respect the little Pikachu as he jumps in, almost takes him down, but he's going to run straight into an Olaf. There's an undertow, and there's a 1-for-1.
Yeah, oh, looks like WE still trying to contest it.
Oh, they're going to catch one more out. No, there's going to be enough, and Elk's in a lot of trouble. Elk is going to be taken so low. The flash forward. Can he take him down? Yes, he can, and that's going to be Elk falling. WE, they step too far forward. Tarzan picks up his 3rd kill of this fight. LNG have everything, and that's almost certainly going to be the game. Death timers are coming up in 20 seconds. LNG, do you go for this? It's on Beishong. The hopes and dreams of everyone on this WE lineup. There's a Slicing Maelstrom. He's gone. He's dead. It's happened. It's done. We will see the Griffin trio, Viper, Jovi, and of course Tarzan coming back on 3 separate teams. The first time LNG in their history are going to be going to Worlds.
That's the thing, right? Both Vladri on EDG and now LNG, who was previously Snake, making it